Hello, my lovely Pisces. Welcome to your weekly love reading. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please keep in mind energy can go vice versa, and this reading won't resonate with everyone. So take what fits, but please leave the rest out. We have restriction with letting go. Someone's not choking the energy any longer, finally able to release and see a way forward. Seems like the path is very clear. Someone knows what needs to be done. Even though you're not with me, my love grows for you every day. You don't realize how perfect you are to me. Someone's finally giving in to these emotions or feelings that they have. Overall energy, we have Hanged Man. This is about a new perspective, surrendering to the divine. It's finally releasing the negative or the past in order to embrace the new. So let's see what's going on in your energy. We have 7 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, 8 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Well, if you've been waiting for a long time for something to come to fruition, this could be financial, this can be in regards to love, and you feel like you have really been through it. I mean, you have stuck through thick and thin, and some of you possibly battle wounded. Things are about to change. 8 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, you have something coming to you that is going to be a surprise. It is abundant. It's going to make you feel fulfilled and finally stable when it comes to love as well as your environment. Something that you long hoped for. Okay, so keep that in mind. If you've been stressed or feels like nothing's moving, this is just the waiting period. All right, for their energy, we have Page of Cups, King of Cups, 3 of Pentacles. This person's working on something. They are definitely trying to figure some things out. I see it's within their emotional spectrum. So they're finally giving in to these feelings that they have, being able to assess them. And this is a waiting period to where they feel they need to address some issues before they can embrace this new feeling that they have. Let's see this 3 of Pentacles. Temperance, yeah. Restoring balance in their emotions. Some of them have leveled up here, have not been able to deal or have suppressed their emotions for so long, and now are becoming the King of Cups, maturing in a sense, being able to see between what is real or in their ego. Let's see this Page of Cups. 9 of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, they're fearing that maybe they've taken so long here to figure things out that the possibility or an option may not be available for them to return. So I see that they're having some anxiety, not knowing if they should do something about this or they continue on their spiritual journey here. So let's see what's happened in the past. We have King of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, and the Death card. Tell me the Death card. Worlds. Okay, so things might have ended that you were kind of shocked by because things were feeling secure. Possibly them headed towards a goal, committed to you, and suddenly they kind of pulled the rug from underneath you. But this new beginning felt very scary, felt like it was so stressful because all of a sudden they weren't focused on this connection. They were focused on other things or a goal that they had in mind. Could be financially here, or creating a new environment for them to thrive when it comes to building a business, or there's something that they wanted to achieve here. Instead of letting you know, it looks like a lot of them just retreated, kind of ran away, not dealing with their emotions as well. They have this passion for you that won't quit, but it feels like they chose differently. They kind of steered off course and started to focus on something that they could rely on. Tell me the King of Wands, the Moon, Judgment. Yeah, some of you were awfully suspicious or very confused why they chose to just suddenly shift their energy or focus on something else. You felt neglected. You felt like they didn't care any longer. And the decision seemed careless. Some of you felt like all of a sudden I didn't exist to this person. What happened to all of this that we've been through? Let's see the challenge. 10 of Swords, 4 of Cups, 8 of Swords, Page of Wands, the Magician. They did not express themselves properly. Towards the end, it felt like a betrayal. Felt like, how could they do this to me? How could they stab me in the back? Treat me this way, as if I don't matter? Four of Cups, Eight of Swords. This put you in a tailspin. Made you feel so trapped within your own mind because you were stressed out. So you could have done a lot of overthinking, analyzing things that were said, conversations in the past, but you just couldn't come to terms with how they handled this here. Let's see this Ten of Swords, Knight of Cups, and the Empress. Yeah, somebody that was once so loving, so passionate towards you and this connection suddenly turned into a different direction. And you couldn't figure out what it was that made them shift so suddenly. Also, the Page of Wands, Magician. A lot of you came to the conclusion that this person might have been playing with you all along. Maybe they had other things going on, or one foot in and one foot out. They were dabbling with two situations. Can be anything here in the Magician, where they were masking what was really happening in this situation, and maybe they were fooling you in a sense. Let's see this Page of Wands. Three of Swords. Some of you feel in the end they made an excuse, that maybe their focus wasn't on what they said they were going to do, that they were just trying to hurt you here. There was something going on where there was a betrayal, possibly a third party. If you were in a third party, some of you felt like they were choosing their committed situation. Tell this Four of Cups, Eight of Swords. Ace of Wands, Queen of Swords, Lovers. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you just feel hurt and betrayed because you felt fooled by them. You felt like you were treated like an option in the Ace of Wands. And the Queen of Swords, Lovers, they made a decision that you didn't have a choice in. And you kind of got caught off guard. So you felt disappointed that this person was actually doing this to you. It's almost like you could not believe this was happening. Very painful energy. And let's see this Empress. Ace of Swords. And the Sun card. Yeah, it's kind of like at the end of the day, you realize it is what it is. You know, you can't control the other person. They're going to choose to do whatever they want. But you invested a lot here. Especially with the Empress, Knight of Cups. You were selfless. You did everything possible to really dedicate yourself to this person and building a foundation. And it seemed like suddenly things just switched. It almost feels like you guys were just shocked to the core. I want to see this Lovers real quick. Star. Seven of Wands. Yeah, maybe there was some deception on what actually happened. It's kind of reiterating that, but there was distance here, possibly physically between you two, but emotionally. You realize when they cut you off emotionally, or they tried to back off and distance themselves, that maybe they had someone else in their life or something else was going on, and it cut you to the core. This is not an easy situation to go through, especially when it comes out of left fields. If this is your story, my heart goes out to you. This feels very intense and you felt powerless throughout this whole thing. The Hierophant, Nine of Cups, Seven of Swords, Four of Swords, and the Five of Cups. So what's about to happen? Okay, so we do have a secret plan that is unfolding in front of your eyes. That's going to surprise you because this is something that you've wanted for a long time. So if this reading is resonating with you in the extended, we're going to go over exactly what action this is, what they're going to say moving forward, as well as the timing and the outcome. If this is your last stop, though, thank you so much for joining me. Many blessings to you guys. Lots of light and love, and I'll see you next time.